So now I'm taking you to the space between houses. We have about 16 feet between our neighbor's house and ours. And you see that our fence is set back a little bit, so we have a little niche here. The house faces north, so I'm walking towards the south to a north facing wall, and I have a little surprise here in the corner. Dragon fruit. This is a tropical cactus, and I chose this location because it's protected. This cactus lasted through our summer. It actually did very well. It didn't seem to suffer. This is an ornamental sweet potato that I put in about 3 weeks ago. It's one of those things that I wish I had thought of doing earlier. I put it here as a protector plant, a nursery plant, to help create a microclimate here that will just help the dragon fruit thrive, because it is tropical, it is frost tender and sensitive to our extreme heat. So this location that I have it itself is a protective microclimate. It won't get as hot or as cold as a location that's completely out in the open. Also, this plant, the ornamental sweet potato that I put in here, will help keep moisture and humidity at least around the base of the cactus. Then as it grows, we need to build a trellis to support it. It puts out these roots. If it was laying on the ground, these would be roots. But what they do is they grab hold of whatever it's climbing up. It could be a tree, could be a trellis. And this can weigh 250 pounds when it's mature. So what we're going to do is let it grow up and over the fence. And we don't want to burden the fence with 250 pounds. We're also going to plant one on the other side of the fence. So this one will grow up and trail over the fence so that its blooms and fruits will be in the backyard. And then we're going to put one on the opposite side of the fence, which will grow up and its blooms will be visible from the front yard and fruit. So we're going to have potentially 500 pounds sitting on this fence. So our plan is to put a beam across this post and this post so that the posts will be bearing the weight of the dragon fruit when they're mature. That's the plan, and I'm confident that this is going to do really well. I purchased this at Lowe's, and you can see that it has some damage, so the cutting is not growing. All of our new growth is coming off of buds, and you can see that this is a happy plant. It doesn't look like this little cutting is growing either. So I'm going to have to prune this because I need to encourage upright growth in really a single stalk, or maybe just a couple of stalks. So I do need to trim it so that the plant is not spending its energy down here on these others. I just haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. So this is also a good location for us to have dragon fruit, because the wall runs east and west, has north and south faces. On the north side, it will only get direct sun when the sun basically is directly overhead between the two houses. On the south side, it will receive direct winter sun, and it will receive more sun, but it's fine. It'll be fine. It's still a protected location, and still we'll have a microclimate that back there that will soften, the extreme environmental extremes will be softened in that location. So I'm excited about this. It's a cactus. We live in a desert area, so there's no reason for most HOAs to disapprove of this. It's just a matter of you finding a location on your property that's suitable for it, because it needs some protection from the elements. And I'm looking forward. It could be, I don't know, some sources say that it can be a year, as early as a year for when we get fruit. Could be longer. It just depends on how it grows. So we'll see, but I'm excited about this because this fruit is thornless, no glochids. You simply pick it and eat it.